There are a lot of things that I love about plants, and one of them is helping people find the right plant. Now, if you're somebody who has never owned a plant before, or if you're a plant killer and you just haven't had much success in the past, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you need to think about before you go and buy your first plant or your next plant. All right, here they are. The first thing that you need to think about before you go and buy your plant is what kind of care can you offer? Some plants are a little more finicky than others. Fiddly fig. But there are plants for every lifestyle. If you're somebody who is always on the go, maybe you're traveling a lot, or you just find that you don't spend a lot of time at home, you're gonna want a low maintenance, easy plant that doesn't require a lot of attention. That could be a plant like an aloe or cacti, or haworthia is another good one. Now, on the other hand of things, if you're somebody who loves to nurture and you find you have a little bit more time, maybe you want to grow a plant oasis in your space, you're well suited to plants that require a little more attention. So take a minute and think about the level of care that you can offer your plants, and that's going to get you one step closer to finding the perfect one. The next thing to think about when trying to find the right plant is how much light does your space offer. Light is super important to your plants. It's what makes them grow. So take a minute to assess the level of light in your space. If you have big windows, maybe you're south-facing, those sun-loving plants like the aloe and the cactus are gonna thrive in that space. Now, if you don't have as much light, maybe it's a little bit more moderate, there are lots of plants that will do well in that kind of light. The pothos is one of them, spider plants, the calathea, parlor palms. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, if you really don't have a lot of natural light in your space, we call that low light conditions. But there are plants that will tolerate that kind of light too. One of them is the snake plant. That's a snake plant, a little one. There's big ones too. They are one of my favorite low light plants because they tolerate the low light so well. Another plant is the ZZ plant. It tolerates low light really well. So take a minute and look at the level of light that you have in your space. The final thing to think about when you are trying to find the right plant is the toxicity of the plant. Yes, some plants are toxic, which usually means that if ingested, there's a little bit of tummy upset. So if you have pets or kids, you might want to take that into consideration. Now, if you do have little ones, it doesn't mean that you can't have those types of plants. You just have to think about where you put them. Maybe high up on a shelf, in a hanging planter. Chances are your little baby's not gonna get to them. Cats, I've heard about some ninja cats out there, so I'll leave that one up to you. There you go, 3 things to think about when you're trying to find your right plant. Do those and you and your plants will be very happy. Good luck.